Hey y'all, so today I'm going to talk about populations versus samples, which is a key statistical idea. So population is everybody in an entire group. Let's say you're talking about people in a city, or you're talking about kids in a grade, or you're talking about dogs in a kennel, or all this kind of stuff in which you're representing a lot of different types of folks, or a lot of different types of objects, and their entire multitude. This is a population. So what I just drew would be a population. Now a sample would be, I would pick out only some of these things. So let's say I wanted to sample just these guys. That would be a sample. It's not always practical to ask everybody in an entire group a question. It might be too difficult, too expensive, not practical, or frankly, it's not relevant to everybody. So I might ask, let's say this is an entire school, I might ask just these kids, hey, what do you think about this topic? Now, there's good samples, there's bad samples. This may be a good sample, it may not be, it depends on the population. So if this was just, I don't know, 6th grade, and I wanted to ask, hey, what do you guys think about this whole school policy? That would probably not be a good sample. That would be a very unhappy sample because I'm only asking one grade what they think. Probably not the right move. If I was asking just the boys, we can assume that to be about half. If I was asking just the boys, hey, what do you guys think about this particular policy? Should we have recess or not? Also, not a very good sample. That would be an unhappy sample because the boys are probably going to have a different opinion than the girls are on whatever the topic might be. Now, let's say I was asking, I don't know, 2 kids from every class. 2 kids in every class. And the key thing here was that it was random. Meaning I picked these kids totally randomly. I picked them out of a hat, and I said, hey, you've been randomly selected to express your opinion. That would be a great sample. That would be a very happy sample. That would be, I'm picking randomly. There was no previous bias, and it's probably pretty representative of the entire population. That would be a happy sample. Good. Now, the key idea there about what makes a good sample from a bad sample. Good samples are random. Good samples are also what's called representative. Meaning, I didn't pick just all the boys, I didn't pick just all the kids with red hair, I didn't pick all the kids from one homeroom. The last thing that a happy sample is that it's sufficiently large, or basically large enough. If I only pick out of 100 kids, if I only talk to 2 kids, that's probably not very representative of the entire group. But if I picked out of 100 kids, if I picked 20, that's probably pretty reasonable to get a decent estimation on the opinion of the entire group. Happy samples are random, representative, and large enough. It becomes unhappy sample when it's not random, or not representative, or not large enough. That's when it becomes an unhappy sample. Hopefully that helps. Thanks.